What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a more of a tune-up on the Hunkey thong. And so you're going to learn how to tune up your small engines. It works for pretty much all small engines. And what we're going to be doing is changing the oil, cleaning out the crankcase without touching the crankcase, which is nice. Then we're going to show you how I clean my tools, and then we're going to show you how to clean a chain and how to lubricate it. So 5 interesting things, and I don't think it's not gonna be in this video, but next video we're gonna have the frame welded back. So
yeah, we got the sprocket. Sorry, it's horrible light. It will get better because we got the spotlight shining. But we got 55 tooth, new brake belt, lug nuts that came off the old one, new bearings that are perfect, new drum, new bearing couplers. We got our keys. We have our brake belt holder. Some lock collars and stuff, and then our belt, which was too big and not even made for Comet, so it's almost like it's like a car belt or whatever. And air tools. I got a new air compressor. I have a job this summer, and I got this new Craftsman air compressor, and we just got some new fog lights. We'll hook those up later. Doesn't work, by the way. But we got the switch already hooked up. We just need to get the battery hooked up. We're putting the battery right here. But yeah, we're gonna have fun. Those are the tires. They're used, but they're like in amazing condition. So thank you to BMI Warehouse for sending this.
Pretty nice tires for you.
Yeah, they're Carlisle. They're nice. All right, let's get cracking.
So right now I'm going to show you how to grease up a chain. All you're going to need is Formula Shell. I mean, not Formula Shell, sorry, 10W30 oil or any other type of oil. And I just used 10W30 because that's what I use in my go-kart, and then Motor Flush and what I used in the go-kart over there. And then you're going to want a little bin. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. I've already done my chain, but you literally just ball up your chain, make sure all of it's in there at one time, and then take it out and set it on a table or whatever. And you gotta get your link out too. Let's get our link out. That's really straightforward on how to clean the chain. Put it on this. That's what gas does to this. We'll see what this does on insulation. So now that this is dirty, we can't have dirty water in our our chain can't be full of dirty water, so you want to rinse your bin out with clean water. I'm using well water from a well. I'm just going to fill this up and wash it out. So our next step is we're going to take our oil, and since we cleaned this out, we're going to just pour a good bit in there, just enough so it can complete the whole chain. So we're going to put our link in last, and all you want to do is wind this up. Just make sure it's straight first, and then wind this up just like this. And then we're just going to throw this all down in the bottom of here. Just make it all fit in there, and then we're going to put our link in there. Get that all rolled up. So it's pretty straightforward. I would soak it about 30 minutes or so. Just 30 minutes, it has enough time to get through everything, so I would just do about 30 minutes. But just let that in there for about 30 minutes. Put your cap back on, and then we're going to go over to the go-kart. So on our first step of changing the oil, what you're going to want to do is, instead of taking out the oil, you're going to take your oil drainage plug right there and unscrew it. Mine probably is going to be overfilling. Yep, should have expected that. And then we're going to take our plug, put it somewhere clean where it won't get dirty. And then I'm going to pour out just a little bit of that oil onto the ground. It probably won't hurt anything. I'm going to lift up. that got some out. Now that it's been about time idling, we can go ahead and cut the engine and commence with the oil changing part. So, when you take it off, it feels like it's going to break your wrists. These things get tight on there. But anyways, you just want to unscrew the rest. And that is the oil plug right there. Just going to set this up here. And my mom got me some nice brand new bottle because I didn't have enough apparently. So remember, this oil is hot. So be careful when you touch this stuff. So another thing just to keep in mind is make sure you clean the threads on that, because you don't want any crap getting down into your crankcase. And so far we have cleaned the crankcase. We are oiling the chain, and we have taken the oil out. And you probably want to get a blowgun or something and blow all that out, that crappy gunk. I'm going to set that there so it doesn't get too dirty. We're going to take our funnel, and we're just going to put it there, and then we're going to fill up about a half a quart. It doesn't take a whole lot. So now we're going to start it, and my 212, not all 212s, but just mine. Well, sorry, some people's do this, but mine, at least, you got to put it on and do this. A lot you don't, but the newer ones you don't. And they're only $20 fixes for this starter, so it's not a huge break in the bank if it breaks. So what I would do for about a couple minutes is just run it like that for a few minutes. I'm going to go inside and eat. You can do whatever you want during that time. And just let all the oil work its way around. And so it's not bad. It's not no oil in some place and you got more wear. So I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Alright, we'll rev it up a little and just see how it sounds. Of course, there's no chain on, so. Really see that torque converter work. Watch the torque converter. I sure do love it. Alright, I didn't show you guys this yet. I forgot to. That's not a good thing. That is supposed to be one piece, but for some reason I was jumping and split right in half. So I gotta get that welded back together, but that's not a huge deal. I don't have a welder yet, and I'm thinking about getting a Power MIG 210, nice little gas welder. But we'll go check on the chain. I'm gonna be wearing gloves for this. But I got my oil, my lovely mom picked up. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this chain out. Thanks to my mom. Oh, there we go. It's one way. And we're just going to let it drip off and whatnot. And then we're going to put it on the go-kart. But first we're going to turn it off. So I guess we'll do that first. So it is perfect size. It's got perfect amount of slack in it. So that is just about it.